Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This time around, it is a Little Mermaid for Game Boy. Unlike other Game Boy ports, as far as I can tell, of NES Disney Capcom games, like Darkwing Duck and DuckTales, the Little Mermaid is probably the one I think about the least, as well as the only one I can think of that is a one-to-one port of the NES version. Strangely enough, the NES version came out in Japan and America, but not Europe. Whereas the Game Boy version came out in Europe and America, but not Japan. So for European gamers, this was the only way to experience this Disney Capcom reimagining of the 1989 movie. So I might as well go ahead and press start just to stop keeping y'all waiting. And even the story is the same. The story is the same, the controls the same, the level design is even the same. And in case you don't know what the story is, it's basically close to the end of the movie. Ariel has fallen in love with Prince Eric. She asked the main antagonist of the movie, Ursula, to make her human so she can meet him and basically be with him forever. He is about to marry Ursula, not Ursula, but Ariel, when Sebastian, Flounder, and Scuttle show up and tell her that Ursula is making some pretty big plans to take over the sea. She has already taken control of the fish of the sea and made them do her bidding. And that if she isn't stopped, she's going to take control of a lot of the sea. Basically, the entire sea, rather. So naturally, we have to go back down into the sea and turn into a mermaid, obviously, in order to stop Ursula. Ariel tells Prince Eric that she's a mermaid, she has to save her people, and then she turns to a mermaid and swims off. And Prince Eric, just like in the NES version, just stands there dumbfounded, or looking like he's trying to just rethink his entire life. Just dumbfounded. I can't believe she was a mermaid. And that is where the gameplay begins. Stage 1 of 5, Sea of Coral, very short game if you couldn't already tell, from the NES version, which I played quite a while back. And controls are simple. You use the control pad to swim in 8 directions. A lets you swim faster, and A lets you attack. B to dash, A to attack. And if you pause, you'll see how much power and range you have on your bubbles here. Right now you just have a few small weak bubbles, but that will change as we power up our attack. Also, we can see our score, a picture of Ariel, and how many lives we have left. And the music starts over when we unpause. By swimming into the shell, we are able to carry it. Gonna hold right and press A to open this chest and get a dark bubble. This is kind of like the red bubbles in the NES version. The dark bubbles increase our power, the light bubbles increase our range. Notice in the window there that we have one big bubble as opposed to a series of smaller ones. Now we don't have to attack these fish twice, these fish that will come after us if we get close enough, in order to encase them in a bubble. By encasing the bubble, we can then walk up to them, or swim up to them, pick them up, and then aim in the direction we want to throw them and press A to use them as a weapon. Gonna avoid these fish here. Managed to use that shell as an inopportune weapon there to attack that octopus that shoots projectiles at us. And by sending that shell into this treasure chest, we managed to increase our range with that light colored bubble, which is kind of like the blue ones in the NES version. And in case you're getting some deja vu off the level designs of the Game Boy version, that's because they are in fact the same level designs as the NES version, just scaled down for the Game Boy screen. Those starfish we can only stun, no matter how powerful we are on this stage. And those little sea enemies can shoot out fish if we hang around for too long. And here's our first boss. What is this fish? This shark. This huge shark fish. I cannot speak to save my life. Attack the smaller fish with bubbles. Pick them up while they're still encased. Send them at the boss. 4 fish encased in bubbles thrown at the shark will destroy it. And you get this pot for completing the stage. Pick it up, you'll get a stage bonus, you'll get a bonus based on the power-ups you collected. There are also forks and corncob pipes that also act as bonus point items. They don't really power you up in any way whatsoever, unlike the bubbles. And by beating the first stage, we head to the sunken ship because Ursula's going there. We gotta follow her. So stage 2 out of 5, the sunken ship. Gets a little harder here. As you can tell, we have 3 hearts. Those are our hits. And if we lose all our hits, we lose all our power-ups too, which can be really, really bad. Now there's a treasure chest there, but no seashell. We need to get behind this barrel like so, and attack it like we would anything else. This will send the barrel going down the stairs to the left, and we are able to power up our attack even further. Now I want to be careful here. We need to use that barrel on the stairs there to open up that treasure chest there. Had to concentrate a little bit. I can't believe I almost doubled back and got hit there. That was stupid. But we managed to increase our range, and I pushed that other barrel out of the way to get an extra life. Nearly getting hit again. I managed to get a corncob pipe here, which just gives you bonus points by sending that octopus, which you are now able to encase in a bubble with our much more powerful attack now, by the way. And for that, I was able to get some bonus points, and I was able to finally use that octopus as a weapon. Now, I managed to get up to the dry land up there by holding up and right and pressing A at the very surface of the water. And you can also aim seashells outside of the water too, which is how I managed to power up my weapon even further. So now we have the ultimate weapon, which is this little bendy bubble here in the window. And while we're on dry land, we can hold left or right and keep pressing A to keep hopping in that direction. Just like on NES. No, hoo. Managed to take a really dumb hit there. That was terrible. Want to keep the shell on screen, get rid of this octopus. And then, I want to, well, not attack an urchin that's indestructible any other way, but I do want to open this up and get a light bubble, which will give us some extra range just in case we lose our power-ups, because if you lose all your hits, you lose all your power-ups. Not a fun thing to have to deal with. And I messed that up completely. So I'm going to push this rock again with my attack. Try not to get hit by that octopus projectile just in case. And in here I probably would have gotten most likely a fork simply for the bonus points. I might as well go ahead and get rid of the ghost fish there. Whew. And get this guy out of the way here. Aim this downwards. Sometimes you'll either get a big heart, which will refill all your health and give you 1 extra hit. I think you can have up to 5. Or you can get a small heart, which just replenishes 1 hit. Thankfully, I managed to luck out and get the big one. Now it's time to face these 2 eels. we have to use these crabs as weapons. And the crabs can only be encased in the bubbles when they're moving. Otherwise, you will stun them, no matter how powerful your attack is. Ooh, I managed to nearly get hit there. But we took down one of the eels. I'm gonna wait for this guy to get out of the way. That way I can go down a little more safely. And then take this other guy out. Now to wait for that pot. Come on. There we go. Grab it as soon as I say come on. That was rather weird of me. We might as well go ahead and take on one more stage, so first 3 for the first video, the 4th and 5th for the second video, just like before. And we are now going to enter an ice stage. Of course there has to be ice physics. Because Ursula froze the sea and made it very slippery. So we are now going to the 3rd stage, the Sea of Ice. And we're now back down to 3 hits. Whew. Gotta be fast to pick that up. Also, I'm skipping this treasure chest because there's nothing in it. Wanna watch out for these seahorses, because they can spit at you if you're on the dry land. The big ones will anyway. The smaller ones will just come at you when they see you, and they come at you rather slowly. They can be annoying. And there is a treasure chest there. And there we go, I managed to get this guy out of the way, just managed to do the whole bait and switch and... Ow! You know what? I wonder if I can refill health by putting something in here. I say as I mess that up terribly. There we go. I had a feeling there was a heart in there. Also, there is nothing in that chest. You also have these fish that are encased in ice blocks. And after they're in the water for a while, they will get unfrozen and they will give you a hard time. Might as well open this chest with the seashell here to get some extra range just in case. Wait for that fish to move all the way to the left, and then just get rid of the seahorse however we see fit. Want to get rid of this guy, first and foremost. Nothing in here. And if you're fast enough, you should be able to get that seashell over there to open this chest, but I thought I could do that and open this up, but apparently that's not going to be the case here. I don't think you can open it with a fish. No, you can't. Sadly, the answer is no. For some reason, being on dry land, the whole dry land part, feels a little different compared to the NES version. I feel like I have to be, like, much faster than I usually have to be on that version. And I haven't played the NES version in a while. But that chest I just opened, power upgrade just in case. And let's try to narrowly avoid getting hit right there, shall we? As we go to the boss area, where we have to face this walrus. He'll either send blocks of ice with fish in them at you, or he'll send these shells at you. It takes a while to learn how to position yourself and then aim accordingly. You gotta remember, you gotta hold up or up and left or up and right accordingly, just to send these shells at the walrus. And you also gotta be fast when you do that too. You see, I was a little bit too far away, and because of that, I wasn't able to really hit the walrus there, and sadly I tried to pick up a shell up there, both of them rather, and I ended up pushing them outside of the screen. But at least the walrus will spawn more if he chooses to. Might as well go ahead and grab one more here. Readjust the mic a little bit as I do this. And that should be the last one. There we go. And with that, we have completed Stage 3. In Stage 4, there is something strange going on around the sea volcanoes, and we need to be careful. Because something bad may be waiting for us. I forgot how the text is in this game. Stage 4, Undersea Volcano. That will be in the next video, so join me next time where I go through stages 4 and 5 and complete this game. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!